Hey all, Brad here with another post repair video. Good customer of mine, John, recently sent in two Defender MPUs and two ROM boards. One of the ROM boards and one of the MPUs I'd worked on previously back in 2021. Apparently, he was trying to get a working set and trying different combinations and stuff, and just kind of was swapping decoders and RAM around between the boards and just struggling to get a good working set. So reached out to me. I said send them all back. We'll see what we can do. So I was able to get everything sorted out. On the bench right now, I have the MPU and ROM board that I did not work on for this video, and I'm going to go over those what we found, and then I'll do some gameplay, show the board running. I did recently add a new 4K capture card to the bench for this setup. So instead of me, like how I used to do it, where I would film just with the camera pointing at the screen. This way, it should be captured digitally. So we'll try it out. The audio is going to suck because it's still coming through this boom mic. I am working on a way to take the signal out of the soundboard, the actual amplifier that normally drives the speaker, and attenuate it down to a microphone level, so I can sample that as well and capture it digitally. So not for this video, but hopefully in a future video I'll get that worked out. So I'll move on now. I've got a camera set up that I'm going to handheld for now. Show you the boards, and then we'll switch to that live gameplay. So let me switch over to that. So here we go, the boards on the bench. I'll go over with what we did. So here's the MPU. I'll try not to do too much camera shaking here. It's difficult. I did clean this board up. It was pretty dirty when I first got it. The AA battery holder had a lot of corrosion. There was no batteries in it, so I pulled that off and I put a CR2450 lithium coin cell battery in. These have about 3 times the capacity of a CR2032, so they're good for Defender. The CR2032s with Defenders with the 5101 CMOS, they draw a little bit more current standby to retain the settings and high scores and all that. So a 2032 doesn't last terribly long, but a 2450 should last a number of years. So also changed out the 22 microfarad cap here for the soft start, put in a tantalum instead of the original aluminum electrolytic. I do change out the diode here, ZR2 Zener, from a 3.6 to a 4.7, and that helps if somebody's running a switcher to prevent corruption of the CMOS for the settings as well. This will pull the board into reset as soon as it gets below 4.7 volts instead of letting it get down to 3.6. You can see here we've got all new Nichicon filter caps installed, the correct size ones here, physical size, and then also have all new Molex headers on the board with the square pins. I did put replacement reproduction decoder labels on the decoders there. I straightened out and cleaned the pins for the 40 and 20 pin headers coming off the board. And on this board, after I got it all booted up, I did find kind of randomly row 1 and row 2 and row 3 all had a couple bad Form 16 DRAMs. So I got those swapped out, and board's running very solid now. I did pull the CPU and the two decoders and straighten and clean the legs as well. So back to the ROM board here. Before I even powered it up, I got a new cap, all 3 new Molex headers with square pins, got a new ribbon cable, put it on the bench, powered it up, determined pretty quickly that decoder or EEPROM number 12 was bad, ROM 12. So programmed a new one of those, put a reproduction label on it, and got her running on the bench. And you can see here the serial number 34 ending in, same as the MPU, so that's interesting. That EEPROM, by the way, all the other ones look pretty much untouched, but if you look at the one here, it's got a little piece of painter's tape covering the window on it. But that second leg there, I don't know if I get this thing to focus. The second leg was broken off at some point. Someone soldered it back on, which is a good attempt, but they just they aren't reliable with that much level of corrosion and stuff. So we just put a new one in here. And as a matter of fact, the one I put in here is a what we call an OTP, a one-time programmable. So there's no window on this. So once you shoot it, it's that code's in there forever. They do run cooler and they're pretty fast chips. They were I found them a surplus NOS parts. I don't think they're still making these, but I did get a handful of them. So I'm using those on the Defenders. There's not too many of the games, Williams games, that use the 2716s like these do. So anyway, I will switch back over to the gameplay and I'll boot it up. So there's the carpet rug pattern you're seeing. That's basically testing the RAM. All systems go here, and drops right into a track. So that tells us um, that the battery's working, the diodes, the CMOS RAM is retaining everything. So it's all good news. So as you can see, she's booted up in a track mode, and I will coin it up and hit start. Oh boy. I'll get some smart bombs out of my system here. So you can see she's playing great. So this one I'm going to get boxed up, packaged up, and see some anti-static bags and get ready. And then I'll do another video with the other MPU and ROM board. So we'll see you back for that video. Thanks for watching.